Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Sean here, and I've been gone for some time, but today I'm back with my first rebuild on Madden 18. And of course, it's going to be a realistic one with the New York Jets, given that they are my favorite team. And we are currently in week 1 of the first regular season. I kind of went through and already did all the preseason crap, so you guys don't have to see any of that. This is going to be the team, though, for the first year. Sticking with Josh McCown at quarterback. We signed a few guys in free agency. Mackenzie Bernadette, Jeremy Zuda, and Garrett Reynolds to kind of fill out the line because our line is just garbage, man. It is trash. Oh, wait. I forgot about Nick Mango. We signed Nick Mango too. So basically our entire line, other than Kelvin Beachum, are free agency signings. Forgot about him just because he's, lifelong Jet, basically. Defense is going to look like this. The only real notable addition is Jalen Collins, who is a free agent. So he's going to be our number 1 corner along with Morris Claiborne. And then actually I want Rashard Robinson to be in the slot. But this is basically going to be the team. So we're going to see how far we can go with this, if at all. I've went 10-6 before with basically this exact same team, but with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback instead of Josh McCown. So we'll see how this goes. But we're going to move on here, see if we can get into some scouting. Alright, so here at the midseason mark, we're currently sitting at 2-6 and about to play the Bills for sole possession of last place in the AFC East, which honestly at this point I wouldn't really complain about, but we do have a few players to re-sign. Top guy here being Demario Davis, who didn't like the offer I submitted already, but I think I'll try to get him back. He wants a 4-year deal, and I think he can still be good for us in 4 years. But that's definitely kind of an on-the-fence kind of deal. Austin Sperry and Jenkins I definitely want to bring back for sure. Coney Ely, very on the fence about. I don't think I'm going to be taking him back. He's 25 and only an 81. And he wants a little bit of money. Josh McCown, obviously not coming back. Quincy Enunwa, I definitely want to bring back. He wants a 3-year deal. We'll see. David Bass, not necessary. Morris Claiborne, probably not. Although maybe at the end of the season he might want a 1-year deal. So if he wants that, I'll definitely bring him back, but I don't think I want to commit to him for 3. And the rest of these guys are not going to be on the team. But I do want to quickly just sim it and see what the result of this game is going to be, because if we lose, we lost. Yes. Perfect. Let's take a look at the standings, actually, because we're in a pretty good spot for the draft. We currently have the 3rd pick if the season ended today. So that is good to see, especially with that stud quarterback on the board that I don't think you guys have seen. But there is a stud quarterback in the draft, so just be prepared. Don't be surprised. That's all I have to say. Alright, so obviously we did not make the playoffs, and our record was 3-13. So let's see what draft pick we're going to have. And damn, the Falcons went 15-1. The Panthers were like 7-1 at one point. They finished 11-5. So we get the 3rd overall draft pick. Browns go 1-15. Redskins go 2-14. That's surprising. Also, the Titans record is a little surprising, but we do have quite a good draft pick. So let's take a look at stats. 29th offense. Man, that was garbage. And 19th defense. That's about what I expected. So Josh McCown. What? Wow. Okay. Josh McCown low-key went off. It just seems we didn't really have any kind of running game, which is understandable given Matt Forte was our starter. But receivers all did really well, it looks like. Jermaine Curse led the team. Had 10 touchdowns too. Quincy Enunwa had 5. Robbie Anderson, Austin Sperry, and Jenkins, and Matt Forte each had 4. Blocking was probably awful. Oh, God! Damn, Kelvin Beachum. Darren Lee. Wow, he actually might have made the Pro Bowl or something with 141 tackles. Sack leader, Coney Ely with 10. Leonard Williams with 8. Picks leader, Jalen Collins with 3. Adams and Lee and Morris Claiborne each had 2. Fumbles. We had a good amount of forced fumbles, it looks like. Definitely a good amount of forced fumbles for sure. Any touchdowns? No. Alright, kicking. Alright, we made every extra point, but the field goals, not great. Any return touchdowns? No. Alright. Well, let's see if we won any awards really quick, and then we'll get on to the offseason. Tom Brady won MVP. Hate that guy. Can't wait for him to retire. Coach of the Year, obviously, will go to Dan Quinn. Josh McCown finished 7th for Offensive Player of the Year, which is pretty insane, especially since we only won 3 games. Offensive Rookie, of course, goes to my boy Deshaun Watson. I wanted the Jets to draft this guy so bad. But, of course, they did not. Although, not to say that I'm not happy with Jamal Adams, who was the runner-up in Defensive Rookie of the Year to Myles Garrett. And that's it for that. So, I doubt we really had anybody in anything else. Really doesn't look like it, so that's nice. We're going to get on to the offseason now. So the Chiefs end up beating the Packers in the Super Bowl, and I can 100% guarantee you that the Super Bowl is not going to happen this year. And honestly, it's a very surprising matchup, even in, well, alright, never mind, I take that back. I was going to say, even in Madden, that's surprising, but Aaron Rodgers isn't hurt. I don't know what's happened to Kansas City, honestly, this year, but they've really shot the bed. Alright, so this is what the team looks like heading into free agency. So we have a lot of holes to fill. I re-signed everybody I wanted to re-sign. Austin Seferian, Jenkins, Quincy Enunwa. They're both back. I let, Demario Davis walk. Just because, for whatever reason, linebackers with normal development on this game, I just remembered to actually just drop off real quick. But, yo, pause, timeout. Jamal Adams has 78,000 XP. What? Oh god, no, I don't want to do that. Alright, well, that's a plus. That is awesome. So we're going to take a look at free. Alright, so we happen to be going after guys with a lot of one-year contract offers. So Quinton Dunbar accepted our offer, along with Drew Brees, who is actually in free agency. Although he tends to be there, if I'm not mistaken. Figured we'd take him in for a year, see what he can do while we try to develop a quarterback. Mike Pouncey, Dorian Johnson need to get some offensive line help, so hopefully they'll do it for us, at least a little bit. Dorian Johnson somehow got really good after his first year. Although the rest of the offensive line needs a ton of work, guys, like, for real. A ton of work. We still don't even have our right end. Jeez. Alright, so we're here after the draft, and I will admit, probably not my best. But on the bright side, the stud QB was at 3, so we definitely went ahead and took that guy. This is his stats and everything. This dude is an absolute beast, and the only reason I signed Drew Brees was because I did not think he would be here at 3. I thought the Browns would take him for sure, but they took some like outside linebacker. And then Pierre Calhoun, he's a good player, but he's got slow development, which kind of sucks, but I think he'll probably start anyway. And that guy is kind of a swing and a miss. We did get a couple of decent offensive linemen, especially DeJuan Harrison. But, I mean, that's about it. I mean, we had like the 3 impact guys in Searles, Calhoun, and Harrison. And the rest is pretty much going to be depth. And Windows wants to install an update. How about you fuck off? Alright. So, I think the team could be looking a little bit better than this. But, oh god, yeah, actually. Defensive end and outside linebacker is looking rough. So since we're in such dire need of another defensive end, I figured we would look on the trade block. So Nazir Jones was on the block, and we're going to be sending the Seahawks Darryl Roberts and a 6th round pick this year for him. I think that's a pretty fair trade, honestly. I don't really need Darryl Roberts anymore because Rashard Robinson actually had quite a bit of XP built up from last year, and he's up to a 76, which is the same overall as what's his name that we just traded away. So I'm perfectly fine with that, and I'm trying to decide. Yeah, you know what? I'll just put him. I'll put you at right end. That can work. Yeah, this team needs a lot of good things to happen to it very soon. Right outside linebacker, I do not feel confident about whatsoever, so that's definitely going to be a very suspect spot all season. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut Drew Brees, see if it can catch on somewhere else. But this is more than likely going to be the team for this year. With probably the exception of a couple guys starting or moving around or whatever, which I'll figure out, but I don't foresee this core really changing at all. Alright guys, so we're here at the midseason of year number 2, and we're currently sitting at 3-4, but we are definitely still in the race for the division here. Patriots are only 4-3, so I mean there is a chance that we could make the playoffs. The team as a whole, I think, has been mostly doing alright, but we do have 9 players to re-sign, including Leonard Williams, who's going to want a big deal. What? Okay, never mind, that's it. That's all he wants. We will definitely give... Oh my god. Definitely give that to him, and we still have a ton of cap room, too. So... Alright, that's nice. Robbie Anderson wants a contract as well. Dorian Johnson, because I gave him a 1-year deal. Jermaine Kearse. I don't know that... No, we're not going to re-sign Jermaine Kearse. We're going to have to find a replacement for him. Bilal Powell, definitely not bringing back. Matt Forte. I was thinking about cutting, honestly, before the season. Steve McClendon, same thing. And then there's a lot of guys on 1-year deals that obviously aren't going to show up here. But yeah, so Robbie Anderson and Dorian Johnson are back for sure. Jermaine Kearse is definitely going to be gone. Aside from that, we'll probably tackle most of this towards the end of the year, or even after the season's over. So once again, we did not make the playoffs. We actually just beat the Bills in Week 17, though, to finish 7-9. So we're not going to have a great draft pick. Last I checked, we were pretty middle of the pack. It was like we were projected 14th. But it looks like Noah Searles may have won Rookie of the Year. Shit, I didn't see what our offensive rank was. I think it was 16th. And I think our defense was 26th. Noah Searles, though, really good rookie year. 4,800 yards almost. 35 touchdowns, 17 picks. Reminds me a lot of Blake Bortles from, like, 2015. I think he had very similar numbers, actually. Pierre Calhoun. The 7 fumbles is gross. All I'm going to say about that. Jermaine Kearse, Robbie Anderson, and Quincy Dunbar, the big 3, all had really good years again. Robbie Anderson only had 2 touchdowns, but Jermaine Kearse kind of made up for that, I guess. Blocking, let's see if it improved. Oh, it improved a lot. Dorian Johnson was a great pickup. I actually moved into left tackle. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Darren Lee, another year with a lot of tackles. Sack leader, Nazir Jones, actually. Good pickup, I guess. And then interceptions led by Jalen Collins. I kind of just want to check and see if we had any touchdowns. We did not. Alright. Kicking. Did it go up this year? No, it got worse. Zane Gonzalez. Man, I think you're going to have to go. We did actually have a kick return touchdown this year. And a punt return touchdown. I picked up that guy in free agency after the draft, and it turns out he was a good pickup, I guess. Jacoby Brissett. Look at this, man. Jacoby Brissett won MVP. Coach of the Year goes to Doug Peterson. Le'Veon Bell, Offensive Player of the Year. Searles actually comes in 7th for that, which is nice to see. Defensive Player of the Year, Bernardrick McKinney, really. I did not think I would ever see him get that. Darren Lee actually up there in 6th, which is nice. Rookie of the Year, yeah, Noah Searles got it with Calhoun in 2nd. There must not have been a lot of like impact players on offense in the AFC. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Brian Morris. I don't know who that is, but this is the guy that the Browns took number 1 overall, Sidney Wade. He's up to an 88 overall already, man. That's crazy. And we didn't have anybody. Best QB, Searles is actually up there at 6. I'm not sure that we'll have anybody else. Definitely not getting best kicker, I'll tell you that. Alright, Jacoby Brissett is the new Tom Brady, apparently. Wins MVP, wins the Super Bowl. Alright, so I don't know if you guys saw the score. It might have gone by pretty quick. I don't know why I'm in stats. But there it is, 40-37. The Saints win over the Steelers, which is pretty crazy. But what's also kind of funny is I think I might have been talking a little fast in the last clip kind of thing, because I was listening to this really fast, upbeat type song. So, but anyway, moving on from that, taking a look at XP, Searles has a lot, 75,000. I'm going to upgrade the hell out of you. I don't even know what I really want to upgrade. It's been a while since I've really played Madden like this, so I'm kind of going off of memory of what I really want to upgrade, but I guess we'll just do that. So he's up to a 93 after 1 year, which is absolutely amazing. I won't sit here and upgrade the rest of the guys with you on camera, so I'll do that. I'll get into re-signings and then free agency. Alright, so first of all, I would like to apologize if you can maybe hear my washing machine, but nothing I can really do about that at the moment. So that's what that noise is in the background if you hear it. But take a look, guys. Todd Gurley made it to free agency, and I gave him a bid, and everybody else is trying to get him now, which kind of sucks. So I guess I'll have to up it, because I really would like a solid run game. It's something that we've not had at all so far this rebuild, and it would be really pretty great to actually get that. And I'm going to end up overpaying him, which is a little unfortunate. But I don't think that we really have any other guys that we need to pay on our team over the next couple years, I don't think. So we should be alright. We did actually get Dan Buchanan and Josh Sitton, though, to sign with us already. So this is what the team currently looks like. There's a couple more guys in free agency I'm trying to get. So we'll take a look at that right now. Actually, Denzel Perryman and Chance Warmack, who the Packers are going after. So I guess we're not going to get him. But on the bright side, there are a few good offensive linemen in the draft. So speaking of that, I'm actually just going to advance a week and see if we get Todd Gurley. Fuck, man. I wasted all my resources on him. I could have got Jadeveon Clowney. He was also a free agent. Oh, my God. That blows. That really blows. Alright, so here after the draft, once again, maybe not the best draft I've ever had. Definitely solid. It's just I didn't really get any, superstar development players. First round pick, I took a center, which I was really, really close to picking a running back, but I wasn't exactly sold on him, so I took this guy. He's good. Just the normal development is a little unfortunate. This guy is also pretty good. He is quick. I took these two right ends. This guy's decent. This guy is slow development. I finally got another linebacker. Actually, looking back, this draft wasn't as bad as I thought. But this guy's going to probably play right outside. Or maybe, I don't know. Either, what's his name, Darren Lee, or this guy's going to play right outside. The other play middle. But Tate Everett has quick. And then this guy was just the last guy on my draft board. So, that was the draft. This is what the team is looking like at the moment. We're still lacking a tackle. And actually, wait a minute. Alright, this guy's going to play tackle for us. Never mind. We're fine. Alright, so this is going to be the squad we're rocking with for year number 3. Not much has changed, I don't think, since you last saw it. I did throw... what's his name? Why am I forgetting? Jordan Jenkins. Forgot his first name there for a second for some reason. I threw him and Darren Lee up on the trade block to see if I can get anything for him. Because I'd like to trade one of them, preferably Jordan Jenkins, so I can start Tate Everett. But aside from that, yeah, everything else is the same. So let's get going on year number 3. Hopefully we can improve on last year's record of 7-9. That'd be great to actually make it to the playoffs. It'd be nice to be a wild card team. I think that's going to be the goal for this year. Alright, so I have gotten some offers for Jordan Jenkins, so we're going to be sending him to Detroit for the 3rd round pick this year, which is nice because we definitely need some more draft picks, and we need the roster spot for Tate Everett. So, actually, I'm going to have him play middle linebacker. We'll put Darren Lee at left and see how he fares because his zone coverage is garbage. Although, I don't know. I don't really know how that's going to play into it. But we'll see. So here at the midseason mark, we're sitting at 5-2 currently. We were 5-1 up until 2 weeks ago when we got absolutely blown out by the Eagles, 42-7. So coming off of a bye week, but we are atop our division. So we do have 6 players to re-sign, and I don't think it's anybody significant. Rashard Robinson, I might bring him back. Honestly, I don't know if I really want to just yet. I probably will. Darren Lee, I don't know about that. He's not really progressing much. Kelvin Benjamin, you might as well pack your bags now, buddy. I don't know. This is a pretty insignificant player re-signing phase this year. So I'll have to make a couple decisions regarding that. But we're doing pretty well. Boys, we've done it. Baker Mayfield has shown the AFC East that he is their daddy. We went 12-4, baby. Let's go. So we finally make the playoffs. Had the 8th best offense in the league. And defense is 12th. Not bad. So Noah Searle, I can't say his last name. Searles. I don't even know how I said it the first couple times, but 4,900 yards, 40 touchdowns, 13 picks. Great year out of him. Pierre Calhoun really stepped it up this year. Only 2 fumbles, 10 touchdowns, 1,150 yards. Quincy Enunwa and Robbie Anderson, oh man, leading the charge. Enunwa with 13 touchdowns, very nice. Blocking, I assume, was better. Okay, so aside from Dorian Johnson, the entirety of the line was much, much better than the past 2 years. Sacks, I already see Nazir Jones has 10, but Leonard Williams has 19.5. Let's go. Jalen Collins with 7 picks. I bet you we got a touchdown this year on defense. I bet you. Yeah, we did. Let's go. Rashard Robinson. All right, kicking. I think I saw it was a lot better, 85%. Do we have any return touchdowns? Moses McCleskey had a kick return for a touchdown. So I would think that. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I would think our quarterback won MVP, but he did not. Apparently Matt Stafford won it. But that's all right. You know, we're in the playoffs. Baker Mayfield got Coach of the Year, so everything is good. Oh, come on. Come on. I had a better record by far. All right, Defensive Player of the Year. Tate Everett as a rookie gets 4th. Leonard Williams gets 8th. Offensive Rookie. Cleon Marshall, I actually thought about drafting that guy. He's like a little slot receiver type dude. We did get Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is nice. Kent Maxwell came in 6th. Best QB. Man, fuck off, Deshaun. You're like rubbing it in my face now that the Jets didn't draft you back in 2017. Quincy Enunwa came in 2nd for Best Receiver. That's great. And Corey Davis. Out of all the rebuilds that I've done on Madden 18, I don't think I've ever seen this guy actually develop, so it's nice to see him at a 92. Robbie Anderson came in at 8th. Best O-line, we had a couple guys up there. Best D-line, Leonard Williams at 3, and Nazir Jones at 8. Best LB, we got Tate Everett at 7. Best DB, Jalen Collins at 2. Trey White. Man, Trey White is a beast already, and I completely underestimated him. I will be totally honest with that. I did not think he was going to be very good, but Zane Gonzalez finally picks his shit up, and he gets 9th for Best Kicker. So we're out here getting all kinds of awards, which is nice. How much XP do we have? We got quite a bit around the board. Oh, look at that offensive line. Beautiful. I love training. I tell you, I love it. All right, we got a ton of XP, guys. So I'm actually going to do my weekly training real quick, and then we're going to sim the week. Because I want to see who we're going to be playing. And also, if you guys have any questions about training, I mean, it's pretty old concept at this point, but if you would like me to make a video on how I do my training, I'd be happy to. Just let me know down in the comments. But we are moving on to the divisional round. We're going to see who we're taking on, and it's the Texans. I swear to God, if Deshaun Watson beats us again this year, after beating us for all these awards, oh, Alright, boys. This team is so good that I'm starting to wonder if I need to put restrictions on myself. As far as like training or something goes, because man, this offensive line, it's just so good compared to when we started, especially. Jeez, man. The secondary's gotten a lot better. Marcus May's finally developed. Tate Everett's really good. I mean, the only thing we're really lacking is like a true pass rusher, even though Leonard Williams got almost 20 sacks this year. So we're going to be taking on the 9-7 Texans, and we're going to see if we can't beat them. So we're only an 85. Wow. All right. Well, they're an 89. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. All right. So we just took the lead on them right before halftime, and okay, they tied up. Fourth quarter, they take the lead. We tie it. They take the lead. They get the ball back. We lose. Shit. All right. Well, sometimes it happens. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to make it this far this year. So I'm not mad. Especially we only lost by 3 to a really good team. So I'm definitely not mad. What the... Sorry, that's just the first time I've ever seen a fullback credited with a sack given up. But, I mean, when I think about it, it makes sense. So, that's going to do it for this season. Unfortunately, we're moving on to season number 4. Alright, so it seems the Steelers won the Super Bowl 33-30 over the Vikings. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so here in free agency now, we didn't re-sign Darren Lee, but we brought him back through free agency. Got him a little bit cheaper than we would have otherwise. What's his name? Chris Jones was here, the right end. I thought about it, but it was a little bit too expensive for me. There wasn't, I don't know, there's not a ton of good players in this free agency period. There was Miles Jack, who I was also interested in, but he wanted like 50 mil, and Darren Lee wanted like 27. So went back with Darren Lee. So this is what the team's going to be looking like before the draft. It's actually pretty much entirely the same. So not much at all has changed. Alright, so after the draft here, we did have a few good picks this year. First round I went for running back Howard Williams. Really fast. We could use another, well, a solid backup at least. We could use him for sure. Like a third down back. And Logan Wall. Wall. Not going to put a little emphasis on that E. This guy actually has superstar development. So he's going to start at middle linebacker. We're going to put, what's his name? Everett Tate out to right outside. And then Watts Frazier here has quick. He may start over Nazir Jones. I haven't really decided yet. And everybody else here is not great, but they're not terrible. So, going to be some solid depth here and there, but not a bad draft. Alright, so this is going to be the squad for year number 4. I honestly don't think anything's really changed. I do need to make sure that our rookie is starting at middle linebacker, though. Everything else looks good. So... yeah, we should. I fully expect to be back in the playoffs and hopefully make it further than the divisional round this time, but we'll see how things are going midway through. Alright guys, so here at the midseason we're sitting at 5-2 again, I think that's what the record was last year. Coming off a fresh, spicy loss to the Steelers, we're going to be playing the Patriots this week. They're 3-5. Hold on, just because of my own curiosity, I'm wondering if Tom Brady retired yet. I guess he did, yeah. Brett Hundley is the quarterback of the Patriots now. Oh, man, you're telling me there's only another 3 years till he's gone? Whew, man, I can't wait. All right, so we do have 8 players currently to re-sign, biggest of which being 99 overall Bay Jamal Adams. I will give you however much money you want. Absolutely. Take it. Yeah, it's perfect. You're damn right. Muhammad Wilkerson, the dude is getting old. But he only does want a 2-year contract, which may be worth it, because I don't know that we'll be able to really get a good upgraded defensive tackle in the near future. Plus, there's only going to be one more year of the rebuild after this. So, I think that'll be fine. Then, of course, we have Marcus May, Jamal Adams' draft buddy, who apparently has moved down to slow development. Shit. All right. And then the rest of these guys aren't that big a deal. So I'll take care of that off camera. And I'll see you guys at the playoffs. All right. So we made the playoffs yet again. And we won our division at 12-4 again. So let's take a look at the stats now. Finally break 5,000 passing yards. And we have the first best. That's kind of irrelevant to say. We have the number 1 ranked offense in the league. So 5,100 yards, 36 touchdowns, 21 picks is quite high. And I also don't know why Christian Hackenberg was in the game at all, but he threw 2 picks as well. So, yo, what? Our running game is legit for once. That's crazy. 1,200 yards, 20 touchdowns for Calhoun. This guy is like showing up because I was talking about getting Todd Gurley. And the rookie Howard Williams had 9 touchdowns too. And our Darius Stewart's finally doing something. He actually leads our team in every receiving category, which is great. Robbie Anderson, another great year. Quincy Dunbar, same thing for him. As well as Safarian Jenkins. Blocking, how'd that do? Not bad. Honestly, not bad. On to defense. Leonard Williams, 10.5 sacks this year. Nazir Jones was 16. Alright. So picks, oh my gosh, look at that. Jalen Collins, 7, and Jamal Adams, 7. Crazy, man. Logan Wall, probably one rookie of the year, I would think. Touchdowns, no touchdowns this year. Oh god, gross. 68%, disgusting. Terrible. Our rookie Howard Williams had a kick return for a touchdown, which is cool. What was our defense ranked? I don't know if I saw that. 3rd. Alright, so we have a really good team pretty much all around, except for special teams apparently. Le'Veon Bell out here winning MVP though, with Noah coming in 3rd. Coach of the Year goes to the 14-2 Eagles. Doug Peterson. Baker Mayfield comes in 2nd. Alright, so we got Noah in 5th for Offensive Player of the Year. We got Pierre Calhoun in 9th. Defensive Player of the Year to Ryan Shazier. Man, Ryan Shazier is in my thoughts. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you probably heard if you're watching this video, you probably keep up with the NFL. He had a major spinal injury this week, and I think his football career may be in doubt. So keep him in your thoughts, do your praying or whatever you want to do, but it sucks for him. Logan Wall came in 4th for Defensive Player of the Year, and Nazir Jones came in 10th. Offensive Rookie, we had Howard Williams come in 5th, and like I said, Defensive Rookie went to Logan Wall. Alright, Best QB, we got 3rd. Best RB, we got 3rd. Alright. Best Wide Receiver, we got 3rd. Best O-Line, we did not get 3rd. That's the one thing we didn't get. We got 2nd, 4th, 5th. I said 5 instead of 5th. We got 9th. Best D-Line, Nazir Jones comes in 3rd. LB, we had Logan Wall at 8. DB, we got Jalen Collins at 2. Jamal Adams at 5. Kicker, he's not going to be up there. There's no way. Alright, let's see how much XP we've got. Man! Alright, you guys can probably tell what I trained this year. Being O-line. And then on defense, I trained a lot of linebackers and D-line. So I'm going to use all that XP, and we're actually going to, before we do that, we're going to take a look at who we're going to be playing this week. And we're playing the Chargers. Alright, so they went 11-5. We went 12-4. Already have an advantage there. So I'm going to use all this XP, and we'll get into the game. Alright, so this is what the team is up to after using all the XP. And this is, again, where I was talking about I might need to limit myself, because look at this offensive line, man. This is crazy. But Noah's up to a 99 with confidence. Our Darius Stewart's finally broken 80 overall. Calhoun's up to an 87. Williams up to an 83. This team is looking so good, especially defense now. Leonard Williams, 98. And I actually realized I didn't have to re-sign Muhammad Wilkerson, but I always do that shit. I always re-sign a player that I realized later I didn't need to, which is great. Because my current plan is I can move Nazir Jones over to D-tackle, start Watts Frazier, and then have Jones and Patrick Spence start. So I don't even need Wilkerson anymore, but you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. Linebackers, Walls up to a 90, 91 with confidence. Everett, 89. Lee still... Darren Lee has just never really developed, like, ever. Maybe once for me in my history of doing rebuilds with the Jets, which I do quite often. Perryman is a very nice backup at an 84, so even in 3-4 sets, we'd be looking good. So I think we're ready to take on the Chargers, man. Let's see. We're at 90 overall, they're at 91. God. Alright, you know what? We're still about to whoop that ass. Alright, coming up on halftime here. We just tied the game, and we just took the lead, actually, right before half, I think. So, alright, we're up 34-29. Score again. Yeah. No, they tied the game. Score, you gotta. Come on, defense. No! Yes! We're gonna win. Yes! Let's go. On to the AFC Championship game in, how many years? 4? Alright, so Noah had quite a good game aside from the one pick. Calhoun, really good game out of him. Jeez. Alright, Keenan Allen, though, torched our defense, but Quincy Nunwood got that touchdown when it mattered. Hunter Henry had 2 touchdowns. Jeez, man. Alright, I'm not even sure why I'm looking at all these stats. They don't really matter all that much. So we're gonna get out of there and move on. But what I tell you guys, I said we're gonna whoop that ass. Oh, shit. Yeah. Guys. What? No. So what happened was... my contract got extended. Damn, I'm in shock that I just did that. So, what happened was I did the weekly training, and then for some reason, without even thinking about it, instead of hitting play, I accidentally hit sim week, and we ended up losing to the 9-7 Texans again. I'll even show you. I don't know what the score was. 35-20. And of course the Texans going to win the Super Bowl 36-31. Great job. Alright, so I kind of skipped free agency because I didn't sign a single person. So here after the draft, I'm gonna be honest, I only picked these top 3 guys, and I simmed the rest, and oh my god, the computer sucks at picking people. So this guy, he's actually quite good. He's a little on the slow side, but I think he's pretty good. He might start over Ardarius Stewart, honestly. McGlover has slow development, which sucks. And then this guy's not great. But you know what? It's the last year. I was honestly hoping for a little bit better of a free agency class because I still have like 60 mil in cap room or something crazy like that. But we're going to win it all this year, boys. I'm telling you, we're going to win it all. And yeah, this guy's starting over Ardarius Stewart. Absolutely. So we can beat the Texans in the regular season, but not when it matters, huh? Alright. Alright, so obviously we made the playoffs with a 14-2 record. Now I think our 2 losses are from the Bucks and the Panthers. Yeah, Buccaneers and the Panthers. Alright. So I think I won Coach of the Year. Fucking Deshaun Watson won MVP again. Alright, so we had number 1 offense and number 2 defense. Noah, 5,100 yards, 38 touchdowns, 16 picks. I'm telling you, this guy reminds me a lot of Blake Bortles. Just with his stats like this. And I'm not talking present day Blake Bortles, I'm talking 2015 Blake Bortles like I mentioned earlier. But Pierre Calhoun, another great year from him. Not as good as last year, but still really good. And Vincent Miller made the right call. What I tell you. Made the right call on this guy. Almost 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns, and I'm pretty sure he got Rookie of the Year. Robbie Anderson, another great year from him. Quincy Enunwa, almost 1,000 yards again. Our blocking was great. It was actually great. Sacks, Leonard Williams back up with 15. Nazir Jones with 12. Picks led by Jamal Adams with 6. And Logan Wall and Jalen Collins each had 5. And Zane Gonzalez is the worst freaking kicker of all time. I'm never going to sign him again, I think. Howard Williams this year got 2 kick returns for touchdowns and 1 punt return. Man, that dude is the beast on special teams. All right, let's take a look at these awards. I already know Deshaun got MVP. I went 14-2. You went 11-5. How? That's stupid. That is stupid. Oh my god. Whatever. Alright, so we don't even get Defensive Player of the Year either. Ryan Shazier gets it. Offensive Rookie, I already said. Vincent Miller got that. And we had another one up there. Who? Sanchez Woodard. I think that's some other running back the CPU drafted. And don't have anybody for best or Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB. That guy... Well, this game is stupid, man. I'm telling you. Alright, best RB, we're way down there. Best receiver, Vincent Miller's rookie year got 3rd for best receiver. Best O-line, lots of us on there. Best D-line, Leonard Williams at 5. Best LB, Logan Wall at 4. Best DB, we got a couple guys up there. Not gonna even come close on best kicker yet again. Alright, so I trained a lot of quarterback and receiver this year, trying to make sure that we can kind of max them out as much as possible, given that it's the last year. And then our defense is looking really good, except for Darren Lee. It's really our only weak spot. But I'm going to go ahead and use all this XP, and hopefully we won't have to play the Texans again. Alright guys, we're playing the Texans for the 3rd time in a row. See if the 3rd time's the charm. So, after upgrading everybody, this is the squad. Alright? This team is incredible, honestly. It's probably... Well, I don't know. This might be one of the better realistic style teams that I've rebuilt in such a short period of time. Even Darren Lee has finally proven himself useful. He's up to an 86, which is finally something decent. So we're going to get into the game. They went 11-5. We went 12-4. They were 94. We're 95. Oh boy. We got this though. Alright, so barring an epic collapse, we're going to win the game. And it's about time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. No. Okay. Wait. Yeah. We're fine. Jeez, man. We tried our best to lose, but we finally beat Deshaun Watson in the playoffs. And we're moving on to our second AFC Championship game of the rebuild. Alright, so we're taking on the 11-5 Steelers. I'm not even going to worry about training this week. Yeah, skip that. So, the Steelers have given me some trouble in the past, but we're at 96 now, and again, they're at 94, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so it's a very tight game, just starting the third, midway through the third, I guess. Start of the fourth, we're down by 3, and shit. Well, about time to hit the old dusty trail, I guess. Oh, God, man. You know, we may not have made it to a Super Bowl, but I would call that a mildly successful rebuild. So the Steelers went on to defeat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl 31-24. And I'll show you guys the final squad right here. Feel free to pause. Here's offense, and here is defense. And if you care at all, here's the special teams. I would just like to say, sorry, there's a piece of beef jerky stuck in my throat. Alright, now, I would just like to say, if you've made it this far in the video, leave a comment saying which Madden was your favorite, like which year, number, whatever, and why. And I will guarantee a reply, and I'll probably shout you out in the next video just for being awesome and making it all the way through. So I would also like to say, if you guys enjoy the video, I would love a like and maybe a subscription from you guys if you like what you see. So that actually, you know what, that would mean a lot, because this video, just the recording alone, has taken almost 5 hours. That's not even counting the editing and thumbnail making and everything else involved with it. So it would really mean a lot to get a like and whatever else you guys want to do for me. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. Hope you have a good one.